My name is Cody Cummings, and this is my story. When I was a kid, 5 years old, I went to the doctor, and they figured out I had something very, very wrong with my stomach. They figured out that I had 16 ulcers and a hiatal hernia in my digestive tract, which caused me to be on a very, very bland diet. I couldn't eat a lot of foods that other kids could eat, and I hated that. And I didn't realize how bad it was until we spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on medicine, on different medicine that didn't work. Nothing helped me. I didn't think anything could help me. I mean, I was young and didn't understand a lot, but I knew that I was in pain and I didn't want anything to get any worse until it did. When I was 7, my dad got shot waiting on his paycheck to get me my 7th birthday present. It was the original Xbox. It was truly, truly devastating. I didn't come out of my room for 3 days. I was lost, confused, wondering why this happened to me, why all this stuff was happening to me. Um, it just turned my whole world upside down because my biological father was never in the picture and hadn't been in the picture really since I was a toddler. A couple years old maybe is the last time he was really firmly involved. So my little brother's dad stepped in and got shot when I was 7. And like I said, I was confused. And and as soon as I thought my stomach was looking good, things kind of turned for the worse, and my stomach absolutely shattered into pieces, and everything just continually got worse. And you fast forward to 2 years later, when I was 9 years old. I believe it was 9. Don't quote me on that, but I believe I was 9, and we owed some payments on our house that my nana kept from my pappy, and we had some financial issues, and I wound up losing my house because we were foreclosed on. Now, for a short duration of that time, I lived in a trailer with my mother and her boyfriend, and my nana and my pappy lived with my nana's sister, and we had to drive across town every day to get to school, and I was very uncomfortable because I've always been a nana's boy, and I mean, I loved my mom to death, but it just was different, and it was scary. And I remember I had fire belly toads, and the movers, like the people who foreclosed on our home that was moving their stuff out, they had dropped the case that the toads were in, and they all either got out or they died. And I think that was probably the hardest part. Besides, no, I'm just kidding. But I mean, that was hard for me. Losing the house was hard for me. My dad dying was hard for me, and then it just gets harder because when I was 11, I was diagnosed with Barrett's cancer of the stomach and of the esophagus, your throat, and I had to go through immediate surgery, immediate follow-up surgery from that appointment. My nana was in tears. My mom was in tears. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on. They had lasered some polyps off of my vocal cords, and I didn't like that. I could have never had a voice. I could have never spoke again. Uh, I had cancer lasered out of my stomach, and I'm still keeping a good eye on that uh, on a monthly basis. And I also was uh, I was also put under so that they can take they took a part of my stomach out and they wrapped it around my throat so it could stop my acid reflux, because my acid reflux was absolutely off the charts, and I was a sick kid, and it was scary. And we fast forward to a couple months ago. I went to the eye doctor, and they looked inside of my eye, and they said, "Cody, you've had gastrointestinal problems before. I believe that these freckles that I've found in your eye could be a serious syndrome called Gardner syndrome, which could cause polyps, little balls, in your colon to grow and to become cancerous very fast. And it can be very, very dangerous for somebody like you. So we got to get you in, and we got to get you back to the doctor." I went for an eye appointment to get reading glasses, guys. And that happened. Out of everything, I get that news. And I was devastated. Didn't really show it, but I was devastated. And I say all this to you guys, not for you guys to pity me or to comment on this and be like, "I'm sorry, Cody. I wish I could have done something about it. I wish this, I wish that." I put this video on here for you guys to realize that everything happens for a reason, and it's for a good reason and for a good cause. Everything has a purpose, and I promise you guys, if it wasn't for my dad getting shot when I was 7, I would have never been strong enough for cancer at 11, and if I wasn't for cancer at 11, I would have never been strong enough to be in the hospital for days at a time, and I would have never been able to face what I'm about to face with these colon problems. And I thought I was alone at times, but look, you're never alone. You always have that one best friend, that one parent. It doesn't matter how God, it doesn't matter how alone you think you are. You're more than that. You're more than just another cancer patient. You're more than just another dropout. You're more than just another bad grade. You're more than what you see yourself as in the mirror. And you're definitely more than what you think you are, because I'm pretty sure that everybody thinks less of themselves than they should, and that shouldn't be the case. And I just want you guys to know that through everything that I've been through, and through everything that you guys have been through, we need each other to be there for each other. I'm there for you guys, just like you're there for me. Thank you, and this is my story.